A24 back at it again with another stinker. This is the second A24 movie in the past month I reviewed that is not fantastic at all. Death of a Unicorn is a movie that essentially asks you the question, what would you do, or what do you think is going to happen if people killed a unicorn with their car? And there's nothing actually wrong with the concept. It's a really fun concept. And it opens up with Jenna Ortega playing a very Jenna Ortega typecast, and Paul Rudd being a Paul Rudd typecast. Paul Rudd is exactly how you expect him to be in this movie. Father with his heart in the right place, but his actions are a little misguided. But in the end, he always finds his way back home. It's very predictable. Everything about this movie was predictable. There's not a single part of this movie that caught me off guard, except nothing. There was nothing that got me off guard. The writing is awful. Everyone could look at this movie and pretty much figure out the writing's not going to be good. It's pretty much held together completely by the cast. The movie itself struggles to have a point. While the rich is always going to be an entertaining concept to people, there are some people online who are saying it's taking a really outwardly look at the lens of a very relevant commentary, otherworldly lens of the pharmaceutical industry and their true motives. Well, yeah, if you are a one-dimensional person, yes, that is exactly what's going on. But if you have any more brains than that, the movie is just a simple plot that kind of felt like it was written by AI. This movie hits the exact same beats every movie hits. You have the mother who passed away, the father who's trying his best for his daughter, but can be a little bit of a fool sometimes, while the daughter is going off to college and is really big into very art history and vaping. You know, the general typecast for a 19-year-old. If there's anybody in this movie that deserves any spotlight whatsoever, it's Will Poulter, the stereotypical son of rich parents who gets everything he wants and is essentially just the prince to the castle, even down to making his servant pretty much do everything and shouting from the distance at him. It's a pretty funny movie in that sense, but it really is all held together by the cast. But what's the point? What's the point of this review? What's the point of the movie? And I'll tell you what the point of this review is. It's to say this movie sucked, and it is a 2 out of 5. There is absolutely nothing about this movie that I actually enjoyed besides the cast, and you know how I feel about that. It's 2025. The cast is going to be good. You're going to have decent cinematography. There has to be something else here. Alex Schafferman himself, he just didn't hit the mark. Not on this one. I'm not very familiar with his other work, but judging by what I'm looking at right here, I'm not aware of his other work. The more I sit here and even talk about this movie, the more I don't like it. It really is the most nothing movie of all the movies I've seen this year, and really all the movies I've seen in the past 2 years. This was nothing. I mean, Cocaine Bear had more of a point than this, and I feel like that's an actual good comparison because both these movies are out there with their concepts. It's trying to be different. It's trying to be, hey, look, it's an original concept in the movie again. Come see this bear on cocaine. Come see what happens when the death of a unicorn. It had a good idea, but the execution felt like they just wanted to make this the most easily digestible movie, and it ended up just making it awful. If you're looking for pee breaks, just pick any moment. Pick any moment before the first hour, and you won't miss a single death. 2 hours. It's a 2-hour movie. So there's... just get ready for a talking unicorn fest, unsatisfied at the end, because there's nothing here. There's nothing here to take away. But that's all I gotta say. See ya.